howdy, race fans. Welcome to the NOSSCAR Royal Elite round number 3. Round 3, I believe we're at here. No, round 4, excuse me. We are at Iowa Raceway. Lost track of my numbers here tonight for this round 4 of the season. What a night it was back at USA International Speedway. And what was round number 3? Boy, oh boy, what a night it was. We'll take a look at some of the cars that were involved in that. Joseph Hogard led most of the laps back then at USA to only have his night come crumbling down. Finish he didn't necessarily want. Cameron Thompson as well walking out of USA International as your winner last week for NOSSCAR in the Royal Elite Series. Now, coming into coming into Iowa this week from USA, another short track race. However, I suspect we're going to see a little bit cleaner racing as we take a look at the point standings. Right now, you see it right there. It should be Mr. Barone, and it's 16 points, the gap. You look down through there, Nathan Eastep missed last week. It cost him big. Went from 2nd to 8th in the point standings. He's looking for a comeback as well here tonight from the Iowa Raceway. But before we do that, folks, we're going to go down trackside for our opening ceremonies. And when we come back, we'll talk more about tonight's racing action from Iowa. All right, everyone, welcome back to the Iowa Raceway. Practice still underway right now as they continue to run at the moment. Barone is your fastest car with a 24 260 for Ryan Barone. Now, as we get ready to go racing here tonight, let's take a look at some of the news around the NOSSCAR racing league in general. This is kind of across the board. Let's go into our news segment. Big topic here this week. Mr. Walker was looking for sponsorship. Well, he got it. He got Def Ramps on board that number 24 machine. Of course, they are involved with the league as well. Great for that driver who gets to continue his season along. Needed some funding for Iowa. He got that taken care of. He's got a crew chief on board. Spotter slash crew chief here tonight for Iowa. Now it's time for Mr. Walker to go out here and perform at Iowa Raceway. Now, in news number 2 of the news of the night, because we got a lot of it here from the Iowa Raceway here. Should be fun. So here we go again. News number 2 here tonight from Iowa. So, second big announcement for this series. And here it is. Coming this November. NOSSCAR Pro Canada Cup Series hits the road this coming November. Super late model racing. Some big names coming out of Canada to come down and take part in this super late model league. And you know it. It's going to be right here on Extreme Sim TV. We will make that happen. We'll get you exact time and date, or we know it's the 14th of November, but we will get you the exact time. Sorry about the blank there. I was hovering over the screen. But we'll get you the exact time and everything when broadcasts are going to start as we get closer to that in November. Looking forward to great short track racing with the NOSSCAR Pro Canada Cup Series. Pro Canadian. Excuse me. There we go. So there is the news of the week. Back here live at the racetrack, practice ongoing for this 150 lap affair here tonight from the Iowa Raceway. And what should be a great run here tonight as well. And we've got some news coming in from Tyler that Dexter Stacy might be dropping by here. A Penny Series driver may be coming as well here tonight. Should be a lot of fun if they show up. But we got a lot of Penty Series guys coming in. And for you guys that don't know anything about the Penty Series, well, it is Canadians' version of NASCAR, right? It's a NASCAR sanctioned series. If I could talk for once, that would be great. And there's a lot of great talent that runs over there. And I believe they mainly run road courses, a few ovals, but I think it's kind of the opposite of NASCAR. Just because, I think that's kind of how that works for them over there as well. So, but anywho, right now we're coming to you from Iowa Raceway. 5 minutes left in practice. Barone, top of the board with a 24.260. Nagy right there, 24.260 here as well. Now, we have a ton of race cars out here tonight. Right now, we got Josh, your last registered car. Chris there in the 00. David Marks. Brandon Perry. I know that name. I know where that name comes from. Steve Tucker here as well. Wesley Strait. All of these guys involved here tonight. Going to be a great race here. Now, we expect this one here tonight probably going to be a little bit cleaner than what we've seen last week at USA. Iowa a little bit more forgiving of a racetrack overall, and that's what I expect to see here tonight from Iowa. It's just a bit cleaner of a race than what we saw last week. We had a bunch of incidents, short track racing, it happens. But I think the more these guys run with one another, the better off they're going to be. And here tonight, I don't expect to have the same problem that we had last week, rather, at USA Raceway. Again, welcome to round number 4 of 12 here tonight at Iowa. Should be a great one. I appreciate each and every one of you coming out to support the stream, the series, and everything involved, and we are ready to go racing here tonight. Now, let's talk tires here at Iowa. Iowa Raceway, for me at least, as a driver, coming from a driver's perspective, pretty rough on the tires as you get around this racetrack. And we're going to actually see who we can get on board with here. We'll get on the visor cam as Walker rolls out. That is Jacob Walker in the 24. He's having a blinking issue. He got to get that wound down and figured out. But you're on board with Mr. Walker here. This is your visor cam. The best rendition of it I can get right now on board with Jacob Walker. And you see right around the bottom is where he's going to go to warm his get going here. And you look at the wheel. Look how much wheel Jacob's putting into it there on the exit of the corner. And that right there by far is what will burn those tires up. You got to let the car roll, get back in the gas. Jacob right now 14. Fastest on the board is Mr. Jacob Walker. Happy for Jacob's sponsorships here. Everything should be good for him in that 24 can. Yeah, that's a great, beautiful looking race car that Jacob has got on board here this week at Iowa. We're only 2 minutes away from race time here tonight. Barone up still on the fastest car in practice. Nathan Easthep, that's another one. Lost a ton of points last week. Looking for a rebound here, not being there for last week's race. Hogard, looking at it as an opportunity. Hogard, again, another driver here that had a great run last week. Unfortunately, came to a bitter end there. Kind of costing him. I felt like he could win the race. And unfortunately for Hogard, it went awry here in the what was the second stage or the second half of that race where things went awry. But here's the man that took advantage of it. Cameron Thompson walked away out of USA International Speedway, your winner. You got Caleb back here on track as well as Mr. Ashton Dickey. Frederick there, Wesley Strait on track. Jacob E. Walker still out there testing that new 24 machine. Josh Van Western back there. Dave Stinson right there in the 24 as well. But we are ready. Or, excuse me, in the 28 for Dave. Wrong car. Dexter Stacy confirmed for next Tuesday. Well, there you go. Dexter confirmed next Tuesday. There you have it, folks. I wish he was here tonight, but it'd be great to see him next Tuesday when we go racing then. But folks, we are about 15 seconds away from qualifying from Iowa Raceway tonight. What should be a great run here at Iowa this evening. All of these cars involved. Corey right there as well. I don't think fuel is going to matter as much tonight. We'll probably get a couple of yellows to kind of mix and match it up, but we shall see. Checkered flag out in practice. We are ready to go qualifying here tonight. Sunset now. A little bit different track conditions for qualifying. A little bit cooler. We will see who can take advantage of that to put the car on the pole here at Iowa. Track position, oh so important at these short tracks. Not a place you want to be in the back, I promise you. Josh coming out here in the 21 machine. Ross here as well. At Amazon machine, you got Hunter Whitelock. Nathan Eastap right there rolling through in the 55 machine. Corey M right there as well. Michael Davis right there. Joseph Hogard there right now. Chris, Johnny Rapp, Marcus Chaffin. 28 cars rocking it here tonight. Cameron Thompson, right there, last week's winner. Johnny Rapp, top of the board. Great run for Mr. Rapp. E-Step, P2. First lap around, E-Step, P2 on the board. Corey trying to hang on there as well. Corey top of the racetrack through 3 and 4. I don't think that's where you want to be here. The Corey going to clock in P3. Wow. Proving me wrong. Corey able to get the run now. Jacob E. Walker in the 24 camp. Got to change his placard. New paint scheme for Jacob E. Walker. And P3. Depp iRacing Paint's going to be happy with that performance. Now top 4 qualifying effort. Marcus Chaffin right there as well. Zachary there also in that $66 general machine. For 68, Zachary. Along with Joseph Hogard right here coming off the corner. Where does Joseph clock in? P number 3 for Mr. Hogard. Decent lap there for Hogard. Davis right there as well. Roseland right here in 11th. Perry rolling out here in that number 20, Fanatec number 10 machine. See where Brandon Perry can clock this machine in. Down the back straightaway, right up against the wall for Brandon Perry. Into 3 and 4. See where Brandon can clock this machine in here. Going to be interesting to see where Mr. Perry clocks in here. Great job for Mr. Perry. Pretty good run here with 2 minutes left. And man, you got to be a little bit nervous if you're Mr. Perry and some of these other guys coming in here to a place like this. I tell you, it's not an easy place to run. But again, very good job for Mr. Perry. As we go on to pit road, Nathan Eastep top of the board. And it was Nathan Eastep, I believe, that missed the race last week and lost a ton of points. Looking to kind of rebound, and what a way to do it if he could pull it off here tonight. Let's see if we can talk to Nathan right quick as he's on top of the board. I know qualifying ain't over, but love to get to talk with him. And look who is down there, Nathan Eastep. Let's see if we can talk to him here. Hey Nathan, Matt in the booth. Got a copy of it, brother? Oh, I have to do this and that. Hey Mr. Nate, you got a copy of me? It's Matt in the booth, bud. Alrighty, buddy. Let me make sure your audio is on for you. Alrighty, man. Well, you lost some ground last week in points wise, and if I'm not mistaken, you wasn't there, correct?
Yeah, I wasn't able to make the race last week. Had some family stuff going on.
Well, man, I tell you what a way to bounce back right now. Number 1 on the board qualifying wise. You think you've got the car to come out here, grab victory here tonight, and start chipping away at what you kind of lost there last week?
Definitely going to try to. Had another league race here the other night, the Roundtable Challenge Series, and I came away with the victory in that. So hopefully I can get the Chevy in victory lane tonight again.
Well, 10-4, buddy. Best of luck here. You're getting ready to go green. Nathan Eastep, driver of that 55, guys.
All right, thanks, man.
There we go, Mr. Eastep. Great run. And we will get ready to go. Everyone gridding up. We'll get ready to go through your race as well. So, here we go. Getting ready to take a look at that grid as follows here. Let's take a look at it. Here we go. Starting lineup goes as follows. Row number 1, Nathan Eastep. Johnny Rapp on the outside. Row number 2, it's Joseph Hogard. Wesley Strait. Row number 3, Brian Barone and Marcus Chaffin. Cameron Thompson, factory right there as well. Sorry about that, folks. Michael Davis and Michael Pittman right there as well in row 5. Thomas Gary and Mr. Cole right there in 12th. Jacob E. Walker, Steve Tucker. Row number 8, Price, Kyle Clown. Caleb right there, Charles Van right there in 18th, 19th, Hunter Whitelock, David Marks Jr. in 10th. Chris right there, 21st, 22nd, Brandon Perry. 23rd, Austin Dickey, Dave Stinson, 4th. Rolling off 25th, Josh Van Western and Carson Nagy. Alongside Brian Huntley here. John Frederick right there in 29th to round out the field. That's your 29 starters. Let's get ready. 150 laps from Iowa. Boy, oh boy, the field is ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's get ready to do this thing here live on Extreme SM TV. Thank you guys for coming out. Round number 4, ready to rock and roll here tonight. Round number 4, ready to rock and roll here. 4th round of the season. Up front, Nathan looking to get a rebound win here tonight. Pace car lights are going to go off this time by. We're going to have one more time around, and if I call them tonight, guys, I am sorry. I'm fighting a little bit of a bug. Not COVID. Got a little bit of a cough. Not COVID. Don't worry. But now it's going to be fun. We're going to fight through that, but we'll be all right. We'll get it done. I guess that's what you get for singing in the car too much when you're riding around. Up in a cough. And I'm not going to admit that I may or may not have been singing papers. I'm not going to go green. So we're going to go green. NOSSCAR Royal Elite Series Round 4. Thank you to Depp for coming on board. We got more sponsors to talk about later as well. But right now, we're going to talk about race cars Thunder July at Iowa. Coming up next week, round number 5, one race away from halfway through the season. It is go time. If you want a championship here in the NOSSCAR Royal Elite Series, Bob the pace car driver is off, and green flag is out. We are racing at Iowa. Big stack up deep in the field. Everybody going to grab a break there, getting it done. Could have been a lot worse. That was a big stack up. That's Hunter right there you're looking at. Everybody got on the brakes, got it figured out. Nathan jumps out to the lead. Cameron Thompson trying to fight through early here. Up to P5 here, 3 wide behind them, 3 lanes. Up traffic right there behind them. Everybody sorting for running room here tonight. 3-4 wide already. Steve Tucker in that mess as well. Tucker gonna slide in. That's Pittman right there. 88 down stuck middle. 3 wide behind them. This is all around that 12th and caution for David Marks Jr. on the back straightaway. Holy cow, what a start to this one. 3 lanes. We were using all 3 here tonight. Let's take a look. David Marks kind of lost that car. Jr. into the outside wall pretty hard. One more look back in, just stepped out, never could grab a hold of it. And that right there, my friends, is what's wrong. The first yellow of the night out. And we'll get you an update on Tyndale in just a moment. As soon as we get everything here, if I can find it. I don't think Mr. Tyndale is here. That is a great question. So, we're going to refer that over to the league owner, see if he can track down Mr. Tyndale. Because he is not here. Let's get some behind the scenes on what's going on. Tyndale is not here. Right now leading early on, lights back on the race car early on in this one, first caution of the evening. A big incident there. Could have been a lot worse. Again, we got 150 laps to go here tonight. So by far, we're not done here at Iowa. Or from being done here, lap number 5, going to go on the board this time by E-Step out front. Step looking here. 22 followers, 20 likes. Thank you guys so much for all the likes here tonight from Iowa Raceway. Now, E-Step was able to jump out to the lead early, but man, oh man, did it get mixed up behind him. Captain, Pittman Jr., Steve Tucker, Corey, Zachary, Bruce, or Bryce, excuse me. I thought I was going blind. No, sir, you were not. You were dead on accurate. Unfortunately, I don't know where Kendall may be, but he is not here tonight. Unfortunately, I hate that too because he's such a good driver. Under Mike Fox. No, it's not Lester. 21 cam. I thought I was going blind 3-wide racing there for a moment too, but I thought he was here, but was not. As we get ready to get this start going. Lights off on the pace car. 5 laps complete. First yellow of the night. We'll wrap it up and we'll turn them back loose in the Royal Elite Series. Man, I cannot wait for that Canadian Cruise coming up November with the super late models. That's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of AC guys. I think I pronounced that right. The AC super late model series drivers. I may have messed that up, but I think I got it right. Just watched one of their shows. I think they were great races there. I think that was Saturday. I watched that race there on YouTube. Check the Canadians out every week on YouTube, G4 TV, to watch some real life super late model racing. But right now, we're in a virtual world. We're going back racing. E-Step leads. Great restart right there. 3 laps behind him already. That's Brian Barone saying, nope, I'm going to the top side. Boy, oh boy, Barone nearly going to get through. Barone in that white colored Monster Energy machine clear to third down the back straightaway. And what a battle right now. Barone set in third. Hey, Hogard fourth. Davis fifth. 6th, Cameron Thompson. 7th, Thomas Geyer. 8th, Wesley Straight right there and side by side behind them. Tucker involved in a battle right here with the 24. Jacob E. Walker again with that branding sponsorship performing here tonight. Side by side in front of them. That's going to be Thompson, last week's winner, sliding backwards right now. Walker on the bottom. We got a ton of traffic here. Off of turn number 4. 2x2 is Walker straight. 3M right there behind him trying to get it done as well. 60 or the 89 is straight and a fall back. A half a lane down the back straightaway. Battle up front. Thompson trying to move forward. Tucker trying to dive it down. Let's check in on the battle up in front of him. Holy moly. Thompson right there. Great run. Hogard right there behind him. Again, Hogard, one of the cars that led some of the most laps last week. Right now sitting in 6th. Hogard down the back straightaway, single filed out. Him out front. Johnny Rapp right there behind him. Brian Barone there as well, hanging on in the 46 camp, trying to move forward. That's the battle up front. Meanwhile, deep in the field, battling all the way around the racetrack. It's going to be Western along with Zachary right there. Let's try to hop on board with one of these drivers right quick. On board right now. You're on board. Looks to be the 88 of Pittman Jr. right now. A little bit of back bumper damage on the 8 of the 89. That's great. Right in front of him. You see straight right there looking back now. From on board straight car. Big run top side for the 88. He just about didn't know Pittman was there. Had to really make a move to the bottom to stay off of him. The drivers keep clean. Meanwhile, up in front of them, Tucker, holy cow, alongside Walker, battles throughout this 29 car field. ramp right there as well. Boy, oh boy, I'm going to need a camera truck to follow all of this action. Man, oh man. Down the back straight up front, straight away to go. Ramp going to fall in line. Vermont holding on in front of Hogarth. Hogarth to the bottom of the racetrack right now. Dave's trying to get through as well. Thomas, Corey, Tucker in the top 10 right now. Walker, also great top 10 one. Michael Pittman Jr., Marcus Chapman, and 3 wide behind him. My, 3 wide. Watch it, boys. That's Josh Van Western stuck to the bottom of this thing. Josh looking for running room around the bottom. 150 complete. Down the back straight away they go. 2 and 3 wide. There's the 99 of Wesley Straight, who's trying to inch through as well. These mighty guys. These guys are getting after it here in the NOSSCAR round number 4 here from Iowa Raceway. Brandon Perry back here as well. Behind him. Fighting back right now as well. Up front, he step leads over last week's winner. Tucker had to or Brandon Perry as well. He had to jump up a lane to stay clean here. Meanwhile, back up front. Weeding the Nathan step right now, weeding over. Cameron Thompson trying to look to be the first 2-time winner of the season. Cameron all over the back bumper he steps. Step hanging on here, 17 complete, side by side behind them. Hogarth right there in 5th. Right now, though, the battle for the race lead, and it's Cameron putting the pressure now. Bounce on for the visor cam of Mr. Cameron. Cameron, look how it's nice. That wheel moves in, follows in line behind him. Step now falls back a couple of car loops. Gains down into the corner. Like he stepped just maybe a little bit tad better coming off right now. Especially down here in 3 and 4. Those two battling out for the race. Look back here. Back middle of the race right now with Zachary Everson and Frederick here and Austin Hickey right there as well, and that is all inside the top 20. Look at the battle back here for 21st. That's Dave Stinson putting a little free on. Man, oh man, these guys don't even relax for a moment. Step still leads, so you're missing nothing up there. Marks Jr. right there as well, doing a great job hanging on. Mr. Marks Jr. there in the 17. David Marks Jr. brought that first caution out right now back to 24th. Trying to get that right now. Looks like he stepped it up over Mr. Cameron. Cameron, though, under fire from Johnny Rapp right now for that 3rd position at the moment. 130 laps to go here for Marone, Joseph Hogarth, all in the top 5. Corey, Steve Tucker right here as well. Thomas Geyer, as you see in chat, NOSSCAR Series Racing, talk about great to see him back in NOSSCAR. But he's coming back with a passion right now. Just outside that top 8 is the 62 of Thomas Geyer. And as you get the update in chat from NOSSCAR, cars left on track. Hunter Whitelock and Carson Bank out here in Iowa. That's your 22 laps. We got a long way to go tonight, and it's going to be primitive. You've seen how hard they were racing early on. It's kind of slowed down a bit. Tires starting to wear now. Now everybody getting in line, trying to find their rhythm around this racetrack. And as much as I talked about maybe not seeing green flag stops, if we stay single file, that could be a thing that we see later on. Right now, a little bit of a battle here by Brian Huntley Jr. up there with Mr. Frederick, and those two side by side right now. What a battle right now as they hang on. Trouble behind them. Caution is going to be the one. That was the one, I do believe. Or no, that was not. That was not Carson. And oh, now the free of Ashton Hickey. Wow, what happened here to Ashton? Ashton Hickey bringing out the second yellow of the night. Into turn number 1. Oh, that's the 28 of Benson, I do believe. They come along and just kind of left reared. So that was not Stinson. Yeah, it was. Got it right. Let's hop on board with Stinson. Just came in there and got into that higher here. Go on board. Got a big run here. Right there as they come through. Goes down the back straightaway here. You're going to see this 28 and jump to the bottom. Down here at 1 and 2. You're going to see him probably just wash up here and get into the door. Go. Yep. Wow. Look at that on board. Goes in, makes contact here. That driver. I mean, and unfortunately it does happen. I mean, they're all on pit ready. Keep going around. Are pretty well destroyed. And you have to look at it and say, well, stuff's gonna happen, right? I mean, you can't get too upset about it. On board with it for one time. You'll see, come down through there. We got pit stops ongoing. Just an update there. Everybody on pit road, well, we continue to watch the replay. Yep, nothing he can do there. Oof. Got clobbered. And that was the 10 of Perry, I believe, that come along and got involved as well. But everybody off of pit road here. So first stop of the night is going to be complete. No change ups front. Nathan, Ryan Barone, Mr. Cameron Thompson, Johnny Rapp right now up front. Unfortunately, David Marks Jr. will be one lap down in the 17. Blake there, we'll check into that, try to find out what happened to Hunter. Unsure at the moment. He wasn't in any incidents or anything. You can see right there, the only car lap down right now, David Marks Jr. That leads Dave Stinson. Last car on the lead lap right now in the 28. He was just involved in that accident we saw with Ashton Dickey that put Dickey in the outside wall. Perry up there in the 10, he also got a piece of it. He'll keep that car running for now as well. As it's 28 of 150 complete here tonight. So here we go, 28 of 150 complete. We are about ready to get this thing back underway. 29 laps on the board. This time by Joseph Hogard out in that 7th spot. There's Nathan Eastdown continuing to lead again. Missed last week. Trying to get a comeback here tonight and right now doing a great job. At Barone, your front 2 cars. Johnny Walker, 40M, Joseph Hogard, Steve Tucker inside the top 8, Josh Van Western in 9th. Michael Pittman Jr. right now in 10th. Wesley Straits 11th. Chaffin 12th. 13th is Bryce. Frederick 14th. Caleb 15th. 16th Davis. Huntley 17th. Charles Van, Ashton Dickey, and Zachary round out your top 20 on this restart. So here we go. Coming back to green once again. Green back in the air. 3 wide up front immediately. A little bit of a checkup, everybody. Going to scatter here to make it work. Look at that 3 wide races. Cameron right there in the middle lane. Trying to come up with something here off of it. Almost like they scatter out. And you see it on these restarts so many times here tonight. E-Step hangs on to the race lead, but they just scatter, stay off of anything happening behind them. Western right there as well. Western right there on Josh Van Western, Michael Pittman Jr. Doesn't hang on right now. 31 of 150 complete here tonight. Everybody hanging on. Everybody hanging on wrap right now. Pittman Jr., Chapman, Frederick right here, Bryce, Davis. Davis right here as Caleb as well. As they hang on right now, 32 of 150 complete. Step leading the way. Right now, E-Step leading Barone in second. Cameron right there in third. Fourth right now, Tucker in fifth. Hogard in sixth. Everybody trying to jostle for position. Walker, Pratt, Pittman Jr., along with Marcus Chapman. 34 of 150 complete. Pittman Jr. right there on the top lane. What a battle we are seeing out right now. And a great race here from Iowa Raceway. Step right now hanging on as well. That is Nathan E-Step right now up front. Ryan Barone, Corey M., Cameron Thomas, Steve Tucker, all hanging on right now. Hogard, Walker, all right there, 35 of 150 complete. Oh man, what a battle we have seen around this racetrack. Tucker right there, 2 wide with Hogard. Hogard trying to take a spot here over the first 36 laps. Hogard right there in P6 at the moment. Again, Hogard had a dominant car last week. Had some problems. Didn't make it work. Michael Pittman Jr., Josh Van Western, Marcus Chapman, Bryce, Frederick, Davis right there as well inside this top 10. We continue to run here at Iowa Raceway in round number 4 of 12. Inching in on that halfway mark of this season. So right now, everybody hanging on. They step out front, leading the way at the moment. Ryan Barone in second. Corey M in third. Thompson fourth. Is Steve Tucker. As we continue to run right now, big move for Barone. Barone to second in the 46 machine. Ryan Barone able to hang on. Ooh, a little bit of bumper tag there with him and Corey. That could have been big coming through the front straightaway there. Cars are a little bit loose through there. I wish I had a webcam because Barone's sponsor would be happy. I'm sitting over here drinking a Monster Energy coffee. Here's what I'm having tonight in this race. You can see Jacob E. Walker sliding back into that paint machine. He'll slide back, try to jump in line up the racetrack to 21 alongside. Great job to get that car to cut back to the bottom. Stay off Josh Van Western there. But up front, Nathan E-Step leads the way. Ryan Barone, contact for third. That's Cameron and Corey getting a little bit of a together. Looks like it was Cameron coming up the racetrack. Got into the side of Corey and caution on the racetrack. And we got problems for Brian Huntley Jr. tonight. Wow, let's go take a look. Huntley, a little bit check up in front of him. The 9 nowhere to go. Those cars go around. And wow, that 9 got collected. That's Caleb. It got way worse for the 9 there. As those cars come through. Take a look here. The 9 there. Wow. And up the racetrack. Nowhere for the 23 and 10 to go. I think that is probably going to be Dunsky's for them. Unfortunately. So, here we go. And we will get ready to go once again. So as we ride around under yellow here tonight, get ready. Okay, folks, so bear with me a second. We're going to go to commercial. And when we come back, we should have our other stuff. So we'll be back here in a moment because I got to go fix something. Not wanting to do what I wanted to do. So we'll be right back.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling. With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
All right, sorry about that, folks. I had to go work on the slideshow. Wasn't wanting to work for you, but we want to give a big thank you to Depp for all their paints and their sponsorship that they come on board with the season. We got one more we're going to do here in just a moment, as NOSSCAR is talking about Depp paints and all seasons RV and automotive or mobile services as well. And we'll get their logo up there for you in just a moment. Got a small issue with our slideshow, but we will fix it, no problem, as we're still under caution here tonight. Our slideshow decided nope, it wasn't going to slide, so I had to go grab that and fix that. That's why we went to that one commercial break that we went to. And again, thank you to our partners that make this happen each and every week. Without them, we couldn't do any of this. And again, big shout out to All Seasons RV and Automotive as well. So we'll get to them here in the next caution, tell you some more about them. But right now, we got to get ready to go back green. And again, for all your paint design needs, go to DAP iRacing Paints on Facebook. Thank you guys for coming out here tonight. We're going to get you back to the racetrack, and we'll talk more about some of our great sponsors here in this next yellow. I'm sure we'll get another one. We're going to get back to the racetrack here as well. And again, thank you guys for all that you do here on Extreme Sim TV to make all this possible. Cars on pit road, Caleb right now 2 laps down. Kyle Cloud going to be out 2 laps down as well as we get ready to come back to green with Cameron in the race lead at the moment. No, we will get ready to come back to green, and again, thanks to all our partners that make all this happen, we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing here tonight from Iowa. So here we go. Lights are off. We're back green flag racing. And our camera's a little bit behind, but we got it. Back under green here. Cameron Thompson leads Barone right there with Corey right there behind him, side by side. Car around. That's the 11 of Steve Tucker caution on the racetrack. Steve Tucker going to go around. Hate to see that for the 11. Having such a good run. Take a look at it out of turn 4. Car going to step out on him. And around he goes. Great job not getting any damage out of the 11 machine. And once again, big thank you to all seasons RV and automotive mobile services for coming on board to help bring this race to you at Iowa Raceway. Again, thank you to those guys, along with DAP iRacing Paints, that came on board that makes every bit of this possible. So Tucker, contact on pit road for Tucker with the 17 of David Marks. They were riding around coming down pit road. Some contact made. They're going to come down and get repairs, I am sure. And we'll continue this event here tonight. So there's all your sponsorships and everything we got going on here. And 3TT as well. So, we'll get ready to go back racing here tonight. 50 laps of 150 complete. That means we're going to have 100 to go. Let's take a look at our top 5 here after 48 laps here tonight. It's Cameron Thompson, Ryan Barone, Corey M. right there, Nathan Eastep, and Johnny Rapp right there inside that top 5. Great top 5 here as they run here tonight with the lights on the pace car. The lights back out on the pace car again. We'll have 100 to go here from Iowa Raceway when we get the green flag back out here tonight. What an evening of racing we've seen all evening. So right now it is going to be 100 to go when we go green here tonight. Now it looks like Mr. Cameron there trying to imitate the pace car there for a moment. The light's still on right now as we ride around under caution. So we're going to ride around here. It's going to be less than 100 to go from Iowa when we get this restart. And what a race we have seen. A bunch of beating and banging. Some great racing. Not too many cautions here tonight. Let's take a look at our race stats. Working our 4th caution for only 17 laps. Way better than last week, to be honest. Great run for these drivers here tonight. It's going to be Thompson. Going to get the restart here. He stepped back there in 4th. Started on pole here tonight, staying inside the top 5. Great run for him. $100 to go here at Iowa Raceway here tonight. So 100 to go. We are ready to go once again. So we will get double file with 100 laps to go here tonight. And again, this is going to be one heck of a restart here. So we would get ready to see it happen live here with 52 of 150 complete. Here tonight with 99 laps to go, Thompson leads. Ryan Barone, Corey M right there with Nathan Estep all inside that top four. Here we go, cars double file headed down towards turns 1 and 2 and the flag stand. Green flag going to fly, looking for the checkup here on the start. Again, a little bit of checkup on the inside road, not as bad as we have seen. Everybody able to, again, do the best they can to avoid it and spread out there and doing a great job keeping it clean. And it's a lot of effort for every one of these drivers keeping this thing clean here tonight. We continue to run. Right now, we have 23 cars left on the racetrack. You see it right now. Wesley Straight back there out. Caleb back there out as well. Kyle Cloud Hunter is out. Also trouble for a straightaway maybe. One car out of shape, but he'll hang on. There's Tucker, top side, the 00 gonna run him up. That's Chris gonna run Tucker up the racetrack a little bit. Both drivers do a good job of checking up to keep it rolling. Bryce right there as well, mid-pack. Meanwhile, up front, battle right here for third. Estep and Corey going at it. These two side by side into 1 and 2. We're up the way to 40 right there as well. Into 3 and 4, Johnny Rapp. Mr. Rapp a lot right there in 5th in the 76. But right now, Cameron Thomas out front, starting to leg the field a little bit. Thomas, the fastest lap of the race, back on lap 32. He leads. Estep trying to follow Corey there as well. Johnny Rapp hanging on also. Johnny doing a wonderful job in 5th. He'll slot in line as well. Cameron out front hanging on. Great racing all the way around. Right now, Ryan Burwell out front, step right there. And everybody hanging on right now with Corey M right there as well as Johnny Rapp, Frederick, and Josh on the racetrack. And that is Michael Pittman Jr. around on the racetrack. Pittman Jr. around. And let's do big impact for Pittman. Let's see what happened to cause that one. Pittman Jr. goes into 1 and 2. He's underneath that 00. We've seen that 00 run Tucker up earlier on here. Let's see. Oh no. The 00 whips the outside wall. Michael Pittman Jr. just a victim at that moment. It was just bad luck. Oh man, he's not going to be happy. The front of that car absolutely torn off. Now he is ready to blow up. He's got to nurse that thing back to pit road. Man, he'll nurse it down to pit road. Now pit road's closed, so he'll get a enter and close pit road penalty. Red light still on when he come down. But I don't think that gonna matter too much to it. Other cars on pit road, it was red that I seen when he hit pit road. Both billowing out of the back of the 88. Gonna use that fascia bar he's got, trying to get back out there. Luckily he did have that. He will stay on the lead lap if he can beat the pace car out. He's on pit road now. Here comes the pace car though. Pittman Jr. trying to get out before the pace car gets there, and he will do that, so he will stay on the lead lap. Charles Van, though, that might be a little close for Charles. Here comes the pace car. He'll make it. David Marks Jr. going to make it out just in time. They'll all stay on the lead lap. Wesley Straight will get the wave around here. So he'll get waved around. He'll now be 8 laps down. 7 laps down here when he gets through. So he'll get one of his 8 laps back here at lap 60. And we will get ready to do it all over again. It's caution back out with Johnny Rapp. Now leading Jacob there. First car on fresh tires. Cameron Thompson, Ryan Barone coming down taking tires there after 17 laps. We'll see if that makes much of a difference for him here. So we will continue here, 61 of 150 complete. Johnny Rapp, Jacob B. Walker, and Steve Tucker. The top 3. Tucker having a good run here tonight in this series. I think this is the second, maybe 3rd start of the year. And of course, Tucker and Brandon there, owners of Apex Cup Series, that will be running on the channel here in just about a week from now. So that series will be coming over as well to kind of pick up. That we shut PGR down, picked up Apex, getting it all straightened out for them. They'll be back about one Thursday from now, I do believe, if I check my calendar right. Next week we got Indy cars, we got Pro 4 trucks, we got NOSSCAR coming back. We've got WOSCRL back in action next week as well. Ton of racing action here live on Extreme Sim TV over the next week. Here we go, coming to green. Johnny Rapp leading Jacob E. Walker. Steve Tucker inside in that top 10. Or top 5 as they come to green. And right now, restart will come with 88 remaining of the 150 here tonight. Everybody is ready to put the green flag back in the air. Here we go, coming to green, lights off on the pace car. Green flag back in the air. It's 62, 63 on the board. Rapp, Walker, and Tucker, your top 3. Oh, we got trouble turn 1. Car going to get pinched. Ryan Barone up into the outside wall. Everybody going to hang on. Remember, fresh tires coming. That's going to be huge. They're coming storming. Cameron Thompson leading the charge. Meanwhile, behind them, cars bobbing and weaving. Oh, contact. Trouble front straightaway. Oh, cars in the grass. That is going to be Dave Stinson, the 99 involved. No caution. They're off the racing surface. Frederick down there in the grass as well. Tucker going to hang on. Meanwhile, fresh tires coming behind them. Wrapping the outside wall. Another caution now. And I believe that was thrown for that incident on the front straightaway. Go take a look at that incident down the front straightaway. That happened to kind of facilitate this. 26 going around. The 89 on the apron. E-Step involved. Nathan E-Step, who I didn't even see it got collected. Had a great run going. Had led laps, and right here you're just going to see it get congested off of turn 4. And there you have it. E-Step through the grass. Caution. So there we go. Again, you have to look at it as, unfortunately, these things do happen. Take a look again at one of our primary sponsors here. iRacing paints and wraps. And just beautiful looking paint schemes on board, along with all seasons RV and automotive mobile service, as well as we get ready to get back to the racetrack here. Check in with where everybody is at. Johnny Rapp out there. So, folks, I got to step away just one moment under caution. Back here with you once again. Thank you guys for allowing me to go take a break there. I appreciate that very, very much. And I hope you enjoyed that with me. But we'll get ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment from Iowa Raceway 68 completed the 150. Johnny Rapp going to be leading the way. Fresher tires right there behind him with Cameron Thompson as well. The Thompson going to try to get up through there, and we'll take one more look if we can here. Again, coming up, the NOSSCAR this November Pro Canadian Cup Series Super Late Models. That's going to be a blast coming up this November, but right now, we got a lot going on in the Royal Elite Series as we get ready to go back green here from the Iowa Raceway. Here tonight, 69 and 100 complete. And 150 in the books here tonight from Iowa. Rapp leads as we come back to green once again. Here we go, coming to green one more time, and we have 23 cars on the lead lap at Charles Van back there, the last one. Green flag back in the air and back underway. Rapp, Steve Tucker, front row, Jacob E. Walker, Cameron right there as well. Jacob, we highlighted at the front of the show, new sponsor on board that machine. He is representing that car very well right now in third. So Walker doing a great job hanging on, making it happen. I'm so proud to see Jacob Walker up here representing that sponsor that he got inside the top three. DP on board at that machine. Man, beautiful, beautiful looking race car set in third right now. He's going to be challenged right now inside that top five at the moment, but he's doing a great job. I'm very happy for him. As we look out the roof cam of that machine, down the front straightaway, that's the 34 to his outside. A little bit tight, a little bit out of shape as well. Cameron Thompson there in the mix. Great, great racing But look who it is in the top two. It's Steve Tucker pulling away with Johnny Rapp there as well. Great racing inside the top five. Right now with 72 complete. We inch closer and closer, folks, to this being the end of this one. I think it'll be Walker, Ryan right there as well. Dave Stenson, Nathan Estep, Frederick there, Zachary, and Brandon Perry inside that top 19, but Johnny Rapp leads. Rapp leads here, 3 and 2 wide behind him. All around Thompson there for that fourth position with 74 on the board. And 74, 100 complete here tonight. Joseph Hogard right there as well. Everybody Allen, 75 on the board this time by. 3 wide. Look at Cameron stuck 3 wide middle. Cameron looking for running room. Oh man, that 24 machine dove down Jacob E. Walker trying to protect spots here. Again, we're 75 into this one, and this battle is intense here inside the top 10. So we got a long way to go tonight, but look how hard these drivers inside this top 10 are fighting right now. Tucker doing everything he can up to second. We're going to continue to watch this battle though. 7, 8. Look at Ashton Dickey. He was involved in a wreck earlier inside the top 10. Brian Huntley Jr. right there as well. Steph recovering right now, back up to 15th. He'll shoot to the bottom car on the outside wall. Watch out, East Steph. That is going to be Pittman Jr. Just about got down into East Steph there. Both those drivers keep it clean right now. Right now, side by side, Thomas Geyer talked about his return to the series in 13. Chapin right in front of him in trouble. Trouble off of turn number 4. Chapin going to get through. Pittman gets a piece of it. And it's Cameron Thompson involved. Last week's winner around on the apron. We'll take a look here. It was Thompson. Wow. That was a weird one. The 21 involved, the 6 involved. A couple of heavy hitters. Josh Van Western. Not sure. Ooh, contact going into the corner. Cameron just about turned Western around. Western just never could gather it back up. Nowhere for the 6 and oncoming traffic to go. And they're going to stack them up around the bottom. Caution back out. Unfortunate right there, right? Oh, you get stacked up. Johnny Rapp leads here tonight from Iowa Raceway. So again, 78 of 150 complete cars coming to pit road, including Johnny Rapp, Steve Tucker, Corey M. right there as well. All come to pit road with Barone, Walker, Hagar, Hogard, Dickey, Davis, Dyer, Chaffin coming down. Pretty much everybody coming down here for fresh tires and fuel. Here just shy of 70 to go. So we'll be right back here at Iowa Raceway as we're under yellow here once again. all of you folks back here at Iowa Raceway, round number 4 of 12. Here tonight for the NOSSCAR Royal Elite Series. Round 4, 12 here tonight. As we get ready to go back, green 81 to 150 complete, 3M out front. Johnny Rapp, Nathan Eastep right there behind him. Again, right now, as everybody gets ready to get back going again here tonight, with 81 on the board, 4 fresh tires and fuel. And I don't know what to expect, folks, but it is going to be a crazy ending here, I think, from Iowa Raceway. Corey M up front right now. And so many guys that's been fast has had trouble here tonight and kind of got stuck back in traffic a little bit. And right now, David Marks Jr. 1 lap down right now in 22nd. Frederick right now, NOSSCAR on the lead lap at the moment. He'll get back out there. Your race leader again is 34 with that slid back number. Again, that's what these paints are going to look like next season. I like it. Or no, they're going to move them forward, ain't they? I like the slid back number more than I like the slid forward number. But we continue to get it done here tonight with 14. Or 82 laps in, 14 watching right now. Thank you guys again for coming out here tonight and staying with us for what has been just an incredible race here tonight at Iowa Raceway. As we fight through right now. And what a nice job everyone is doing. As we come to lights off on the pace car, we are ready to go. Johnny Rapp right there in second, Eastep in third, Barone in fourth. Ready to go right now. Here we go. Steve Tucker along with Michael Davis right there as well. Restart with 84 of 150 on the board. Here we go. Green flag in the air once again. 84 of 150 complete. Corey M out front. Johnny Rapp in second, or now the third. Eastep goes to P2. Again, it was Eastep involved in a wreck earlier tonight. Big recovery for Eastep. Down the front straightaway back straightaway once again into 3 and 4. He's going to try to count down the Corey M right there in front of him. And you take a look at Eastep trying to get to the front of this field. Eastep right now fighting to get through. Corey M right there as well. Hogard, Ashton Giddy alongside of Hogard, 2 wide in front of him. Chaffin right there with Dave Stinson. Cameron Thomas right now inside that top 12 as well. Zachary Michael Pittman Jr. right there hanging on also. Josh Van Western right there in the mix, but what about Chris? Colin Land right there as well. Big throwback straight away. 24 upside down. And caution. Wow. Jacob E. Walker on his lid. What happened here? Wow. Looks like a car goes around in front of him. Couldn't much tell from that camera angle. Get another one. He has nowhere to go. No, Jacob E. wanted to be on camera with that new sponsor. This is not the way the 54 goes around in front of him. I believe it was. And up and over he goes. Wow. Oh, it was Hogard. Yep, 64 of Hogard that went around in front of him. Take a look. Oh, Tucker comes down. Contact. More contact with Cameron. He goes around. After he's off the racing surface, that's where the big one happened. Down the racetrack from him. At the pit road for a second week in a row. Just bad fortune for that driver of the 64. So here we go, getting ready to get everybody on pit road once again for yet again another pit road cycle here with 88 complete. Good news for David Marks Jr. fans. He should be getting a lucky dog here in that 17 back on the lead lap. That's exactly what he needed. That means he didn't get any contact in that incident and gets to kind of just hang out. So everybody will get ready once again for another restart here tonight, as we're 89 complete of the 150 here this evening. As we get ready to go back green flag racing. Right now, 90 on the board this time by, as we get ready to get underway one more time here tonight. Right now, 90 on the board this time. So again, we'll get ready to step it up here, get this thing going. Once again, as we get ready to walk and roll. And oh man, what a night it is going to be. So we are ready to go once again, 90 on the board this time by. As we get ready to go once again up front right now, it's going to be Nathan Steph right now. Who will cycle through as well. Josh Van Western now out, Marcus Chaff out, Weston Straight out, Bryce out, Caleb, Kyle Cloud, Hunter, and Carson all out of this event right now. As we get ready for yet again another restart with 91 of 150 complete here tonight. Yeah, right now double file, 91 and 1 the board this time by as we go back through. Here we go, 91 on the board. Here we go this time by 91 and 150 in the books. Ready to go green flag racing once again. Everybody gonna hang on, 91 and 150 in the books, ready to go green one more time. Here tonight, they gotta hang on to these race cars. As you know, you're getting tired, you're getting mentally fatigued, and now you gotta go back green. Here we go, green in the air. Corey leads it. Back to green once again with Nathan Steph. Johnny Rapp, Steve Tucker right there, Ashton Dickey, Cameron Thompson right there as well. Dave Stanton back there, hanging on also. Back down the front, straight away they go. Jacob Walker got that car repaired back in the top 12. He cannot afford another big incident like he just had. They continue to run right now with officially 21. Got 22 race cars continuing to run right now on the racetrack here with 93 of 150 complete. Right here as well, hanging on, Michael Davis, right there with Chris as well. Right in his tailgate area, Corey M. though leads the way. It's E-Step trying to chase him down at the moment. On board with E-Step trying to get the win again, had to miss last week. Unfortunately, as Davis back here tonight. With 55 laps to go, he is drawing a bead on Corey right in front of us. He is absolutely drawing a bead right now down the front straightaway, 55 to go. Complete. 5 to go this time by. Everybody trying to hang on as they head down into turns 3 and 4 this time by. Great racing out front, 96 and 150. 96 complete at 150 here this time by. On board right now with Nathan Eastep right there behind. Race leader, he'll jump to the bottom now. See Nathan Eastep trying to look to the low lane underneath Corey M right in front of him. 97 on the board this time by. They continue to run right up by the wall, right back to the bottom. Field hanging on out front as home. 97 at 150. Nathan Eastep staying lockstep with Corey right there in front of him. To the bottom, Corey goes. Now slides up the racetrack. Trying to chop away at the lead of Corey right now. Steve Tucker back here with Ashton Dickey inside the top 5 as well. Right behind him, Zachary, Nathan, and Frederick Thomas Geyer. Walker, Michael Davis, and Dan Stinson, Brandon Terry, right there in line as well. Charles Rand, Michael Pittman Jr., all back here around that 12th, 13th, 14th position, battling it out right now for position. Down the back straightaway they go, 100 of 150 complete. Brian Huntley, Ginger Chris, Brandon Perry, all up here in the front of this battle. 16, 17 on back, side by side. Corey out front, back with the sticks. He'll hang on right now. Meanwhile, Corey's continuing to lead over Nathan, opening that gap right back up. Johnny Rapp right there behind him. Jacob Heath Walker, Michael Davis, Charles Van, Michael Pittman Jr., Dave Stinson, and Brian Huntley Jr., and Brandon Perry right here in that top 8 right now. Chris back there along with Dave Marks. That's Marks Jr. hanging on in the 17. That was Marks Jr. hanging on. Johnny Rapp right here as well in third, doing a wonderful job. Trying to keep the front doing tight with Steve Tucker. Caution on the racetrack. And again, Cameron Thompson, last week's winner, front straightaway going around, brings the yellow back out. We'll look here at what happened to bring the yellow out in the lap. 105 here tonight. Of it, or 104 out of turn 4, just got too high, got the outside wall, car comes around. Did a pretty good job of hanging on to it though, I gotta give him that. Kept it from coming back up the racetrack, but nevertheless, caution on the racetrack here at lap 103 of 150 here tonight. Folks, we're gonna go to our sponsorship page, and we'll take a break, and we'll be back here in a moment at Iowa. Sorry about the extended delay, folks, but Coco the pit bull needed my attention for just a moment. Went and got that taken care of. She don't tend to wait. She's just like, yeah, you're going to come pay attention to me, and there's nothing you can do about it. As we take a look at what Hardcore Media, is that a YouTube channel? I am now curious. Your name has made me curious, sir. Let's go find out. Go find out what Hardcore Media is. This is probably not a good idea. Just see, because I'm a curious folk now. Let's see who we got live. If we get ready to come back to green, I'll go check it out next caution. But we'll get ready to go back to green, 108 on the board. Right now, Jacob E. Walker making his presence felt. Well, how did he do that? He's going to stay out. He's going to say, screw it, guys. I'm going to go for it. Now, he's going to go for it here and see what happens with 107 on the board. Just above 40 to go here tonight from Iowa Raceway. Here tonight. Getting ready to go back green once again. One more time. Somebody dinged me. I believe that was, yep. Sorry about that, folks. But we are ready to go back green. A flag racing. Jacob E. Walker. Corey Mason E. Step front row. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Double file. Jacob does a great job. He'll get back up and going. Great run there into turn number 1 and 2. Double file. 3 wide now. Wrecking behind a big wreck in turn number 1. Big mess. The 64 involved. Joseph Hogard. Dickey involved. Big mess behind them. Caution back out here tonight. Dickey and Tucker get together, and then it is just chaos behind them. The 23 snuck his way on board. We can go back on board with that 23 because he absolutely snuck it through there, just weaseled that car through. I gotta say, that was a pretty good deal. I mean, out of the chaos there that occurred, if we can get to that 23. There it is, Charles. I mean, he absolutely just snuck through. So, on this visor cam here, take a look at this. He does a great job. They're going to get directly in front of him here in just a moment. And watch his 23 as he comes through here. Back up, gotta sneak through, gotta go top. Got a little bit of contact there on the left front. But watch him get the car cut back to the right. To stay away from that 64. Does a great job. He does a wonderful job making it through that. With what little bit of damage he did get. But it's going to put him in the 10th. And NOSSCAR is saying track position matters. And track position here at Iowa is going to be everything through this whole event. Now we're going to go do some research here while we're waiting on one of our viewers here. So let's do that. Let's go do some research. Because now I'm curious, right? This is what happens. We have an interesting YouTube name. As you see right now, coming down pit road. The 23 machine, 43/23, going to be on pit road here. Repairs and tires. While we do that, let's go Q. And boom. Here we go again. Here we go. I don't see the channel. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Interesting YouTube name though. For Hardcore Media. And they're going to get back going here in just a moment. So again, what a night it has been here from the Iowa Raceway. 111 and 150, 40 laps to go. this time by. So we are coming down to the end of this one. And you can tell it wild racing across the board here tonight. Walker stays out on old tires. He's trying to play the track position game. He is betting that is going to pay off. And you know, I don't think he's wrong. Yeah, he did get a bit of it. Yeah, Zach got a bit of it. A lot of cars got a bit of that. Jacob E. Walker, though, playing that staying out game. This race goes the way I think it's going to go to the end. That might be the best call of the night, right there. It may pay off for him, because I just don't know that we're going to get. Is the sun coming? I think so. I am confused. My question is the same as yours. Is the sun coming back out? You know, I'm not 100% sure, but it kind of looks that way. It definitely kind of looks like we're racing in the morning. So, if we get another caution, I will look into that. That is quite interesting. As we come back to green once again, Corey M, Johnny right there as well. Coming back to green, morning time here at Iowa, looks like coming to green. Here we go, green flag in the air, probably the earliest race in racing history as the sun comes up overnight here in Iowa, back underway. How will the track conditions change as the sun begins to rise over this racetrack? 114 and 150 complete side by side. Meanwhile, Walker trying to hang on to the race lead. Coming to the stripe that time, car around behind him. Caution on the racetrack. Oh boy, 3 cars around back here. It's Frederick, David Marks, and Ashton Dickey looks like as well in trouble. Let's take a look. Frederick around, Dickey gets through. The 21 though, it does not. Josh Van Western gets collected. And he'll slide back down and caution back on the racetrack. So I'm trying to determine what time it is in sim to give us an answer on what is going on with that. So hang on. Here, let's take a look at our track facts. Track temp right now 69 degrees. I'm going to let you guys go to the holding screen to where you don't see what I'm going to do here. Let you look at the depth design, depth stuff here or DIP, daggone it, stuff here for a moment. Hate to keep mispronouncing that, but let's take a look, shall we? It is, yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the morning in sim time. So yeah, the sun's coming up. But yes, we are racing at 5 o'clock in the morning. So now, actually 5:44 in the morning right now. So what that tells me, let's see how this track warms up. Track temp already up to 69 degrees. And again, it is beginning to rapidly warm up here. We get back to the racetrack at 5 o'clock in the morning in sim time here. As we get ready to go back racing with 33 to go. Jacob E. Walker wins the race off, or did not go down pit road, excuse me, so he's going to stay out right now. Cars behind him. And again, 6 a.m. in sim time, sun coming back up. And let's take a look. That air temp slowly starting to creep back up here a little bit. Track's probably going to warm up here by the time this is over. should be somewhere around 7 a.m. in sim time, somewhere in there, as this begins to creep up there. This is going to be interesting. Went from dark to daylight here at the Iowa Raceway as we continue to rock and roll around here, getting ready to go back green flag racing. So right now, Jacob E. Walker, Corey M., Nathan E. right there as well. Now, I wonder, depending how far up in the day we get here, how much of a deal this is going to be for these drivers. See if we can hop on with Jacob, check the sun, because that's another thing we have to think about. Because this is something we very rarely get. You see the clouds starting to break here. Not completely sun on the racetrack, but it is definitely rising. See it breaking over in the over off of turn 1. You can see it right there as we come along. So how hot does this racetrack get in these closing stages? And how will that throw off everybody if it does heat up here? Well, this is not what I expected to see. So as we get ready to go, track temp still fairly stable, around 69 degrees. No big change there. We're still under caution. With 119 on the board, we'll have 31 to go when they do get around here to get the 1 to go. So it'll be a 30-lap dash with Jacob E. Walker out front. I'm going to have some fun with you guys. Let's create a poll. In the poll, I just posted a poll question for you guys. See what y'all think. Will that track temp go up? That is going to be the question. Here we go, coming to green right now. Coming to green at this time. People are saying, yeah, it's going to go up. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway. Track temp to 68 now, or 68. We're hovering around. Actually dropped a degree, but we're back under green with Jacob E. Walker out front. Here we go. Jacob E. Walker leads the way. He's going to be side by side. Corey M. up top, trying to hang on. Got brand new sponsorship this week. Trying to hang on for a win here. Side by side off turn 4. Not going to be enough. Down through turn number 1, new race leader. Corey going to dive it off in there. 122 on the board. Corey, those about 15 lap pressure tires going to give him the lead. Now E-Step. E-Step going to be all over the back bumper of Walker. Walker trying to hang on. Ryan Barone there as well as Johnny Rapp right now as well. 123 on the board. We continue to run. And again, to take a look at everything starting to heat up around the racetrack now. Keep on watching here as they continue to fire off into the corner. Corey leading the way. Corey M right there. Jacob E. Walker, Nathan E-Step right there behind him. Ryan Barone trying to make it work as well. 125 of 150 on the board. Sun gradually continuing to come out as we continue to run, coming down to about 25 to go. This time by. What a race it has been. 27 laps to go. Air temp setting around 67. No big change there. We got to keep an eye on it. This could really upset these race cars that were primarily set up to race in dark conditions. Now getting daylight car on the outside wall. Nathan E-Step. 25 laps on the board. Here we go across the stripe. But it was 3 years of broadcasting. I've never called a race that went from dark to daylight. It is happening here. Caution on the racetrack. Caution on the racetrack. Got a car on the apron, and we got trouble. Big mess down here in 1 and 2. Multiple cars. Wow. Take a look once again. Caution back out. We'll take a look at what happened. I'm at the 20 to go. So here we go. And just all coming together, the 6, the 44. Multiple cars back here. Caution back out. The yellow back out here as we continue to rock and roll. Yellow back out on the racetrack here once again. Corey up front right now. Now here's the thing. The more cautions we get, the longer this race is going to take. The longer this race takes, the more chance of a situation we get into of track temporizing and us getting into that challenging situation. So that is going to be what you got to look for, I think. Again, thank you to all CRV plus Automotive Mobile service as well. And we're going to take a look at where we're at here. Right now, we are rolling around here. As we continue to rock and roll under caution. We're about 6:08 a.m. at this point of the race. So it is continuing to change. Get about 27 minutes left as well in the race clock. So we got plenty of time to get this thing in. Right there, the time there. Let's get that out of the way for you. I was looking at, safest place going to be up front with 129 and 150 complete. I just don't know. And right now, we'll continue to look through the pack right now. 18 cars on the racetrack. Actually, Mark's on pit road. Brian Huntley Jr. going to be the last car on the lead lap right now. Started with 28. We're down to 18 running. Last week's winner, Cameron Thompson, called it at night. Not going to go 2 in a row. Ashton Dickey out. Wesley Strait, Michael Pittman Jr., Marcus Chaffin, Bryce, Caleb, Hunter, and Carson Nagy right there as well. All out of this event as we continue to run. So hard for all these drivers to figure out with 30 going on the board with 20 laps to go. Yeah, buddy, if I'm Corey and the guys up front right now, I'm screaming, hey, rain's coming. There's oil on the racetrack. Anything to try to get this thing over, because I do not want this track to change. Do not want the track temp to go up. It's going to get slicker as it goes up. Right now, we're okay. We're hovering around 67 degrees. But again, the sun is not completely shining on this racing surface just yet. I expect when it hits about 7, 8 o'clock in sim time, temps are going to start to rise. And if you're these guys out front that were prepared for a night race, you want it to be over before you ever get to that point. As the lights will go out here at Iowa Speedway. Wow. Craziness. And we will get ready to go green flag racing once again here at Iowa in just a moment. No, we have went about, let's see, race has ran about an hour and 30 minutes. We've been racing, or somewhere in there. So you've got to look at it and say, okay, they've been in sim time. They ran for somewhere around 3-4 hours into the daylight here. Jacob E. Walker right there behind him, Johnny Rapp, Ryan Barone. Plenty to go at Iowa, coming to the green flag. Round number 4 at Iowa Raceway, green flag in the air once again. And they continue to get going here. Back underway, 3 wide behind them. They'll all jump in line with 19 to go. 19 to go, car almost in the wall out of 2. They'll hang on to it. That's the 24, Jacob E. Walker. Trying to hang on to a top 3 finish. There's Ryan Barone. Eastham, Johnny Ramp, all in this battle for the top 5. They're going to switch over, 18 laps to go. As they continue to run right now, Jacob E. Walker, Nathan Eastham, side by side, out of turn number 2. Right now, the 24 sliding deeper and deeper in the pack right now. Here comes the 76 of Johnny Rapp, trying to use the top line as well. Rapp, Jacob E. Walker, everybody keeping it clean up front right now. Corey leads, Ryan Barone trying to run him down. His tires are going away on the 24, Jacob E. Walker. He is sliding back further and further. Tires just giving up on that number 24 machine. The 17 to go here tonight. Mr. Walker is desperate, like, oh my goodness. Top 5 in grabs, in his grabs. But those tires just not working with him. A little bit of contact behind him. Corey and Ryan Barone trying to check out on the field. But here comes Nathan Eastham, the driver of the 55 Chevrolet Camaro, to the bottom of the racetrack now. Fresh tires for Eastham. Step 7 laps on his tires, Barone 8 laps on his tires. Right now, race leader 32 caution. Yellow is out, and it's Johnny Rapp in the 68. Has been up here in turn 2. Caution. Rapp comes down. Oh yeah, that was, oh, Tucker nowhere to go. Tucker's not, I think he's going to use the fastest there. Is going to be over. I don't exactly have the stack that we're going to go on board with here. Yeah, right up in front of me, you see it. Oh, nowhere for him to go. Crap right here. 76. 52 was right behind him. I don't know. That's Michael Davis there in the 2. More look here. I just don't know. Let's see if we can get another view of this on her visor cam here. I mean, he blocked him, but I just don't know where Davis thought he was going to go there. And see the contact. One more of a look. Let's see. On board. Here comes the block right there. But gonna shove it down in here. There is just no way that's gonna work. No. Who I really feel bad for is this guy right here, Steve Tucker. Nowhere to go. That's the one that I kind of feel bad for out of this. Just an innocent bystander. 00 as well, Chris. A bunch of cars. 21 caught up into it. Josh Van Western again caught up in something that is not his fault. As we get ready to go back, green flag racing, 12 laps to go. Right now out front, Corey lead on old tires. And if there's anything that's going to save Corey's chances here, it is these cautions. Take a look at the race stats for tonight. 13 cautions for a total of 60 laps here tonight. 7 lead changes. Average lap time of 24. 6, 4, 7. Joey Logano's racing. What a block. Oh. Oh, man. Door bumper clear. Marcus Chavin. Yeah, it was definitely a block. I could see it both ways. Ran out of room there. As we get ready to go back to green with 10 laps on the board this time by. That's what the 34 is going to have to do. He's going to have to make that car really, really wide, really, really quick if he's going to hang on for the win here tonight. He lets somebody underneath of him, it's over. It's game over. There is Mr. Steve Tucker chiming in. Yeah, Blake, he did. He blocked him from the top to the bottom. That's going to be talked about a lot, I think, throughout the week. And again, like I said, the one I feel bad, Steve. Dude, Steve had nowhere to go in that shenanigans. So coming to 10 to go. Here we go. 53 TV. Can't wait to race this. Can't wait to have you, man. Can't wait to have you out here running next week. Here we go. Coming to green this time by. Here we go. Lights off on the pace car. 10 laps to go. Here we go, coming to green this time. Green in the air, 10 laps to go. Double file once again, 10 to go here. Great restart for the 34. He's going to have to get out there and get away in a hurry. Nathan step right there behind him as well. As they come, it's time to go. E-Step's going to close the gap with Brian Barone. Here comes Michael Davis. Davis on the bottom, looking for a top 5 here in that number 2. Meanwhile, race leader hanging on up front. Corey doing a great job managing the race lead. 8 laps to go. Here comes E-Step. E-Step now dives it down. He's going to get within striking range. Corey can't let Nathan get under him. He lets Nathan get under him. It's race over for Corey. He'll try to hang on. Coming to 7 to go this time by. Nathan going to be able to cut to the bottom here. Man, oh man, cutting to the bottom. Corey, Nathan, E-Step. What a battle we've got up front. Corey's got to make this car wide. He's got to throw blocks to the bottom. He's going to have to do something. There's the damaged car, the 11th. He'll stay out of the way. Nathan E-Step to the bottom, game over. Dunsky tires on the number 55. Corey tries to cross over. A little bit of contact. Corey gets back underneath. He's got to drive the car in deep. Here he goes. He's got to dive it down a country mile into the corner. Gets on the brakes. Not enough. Coming to 5 to go. Here comes Barone. Barone top side. Barone side by side for second now. Ryan Barone going to sneak through. Here it comes. This is a 64. Here we go. 3 wide for second. Hogard, where did he come from right in the mix? Man, oh man, what a battle right now. 5 laps to go this time by the 46 of Barone. Now the second. Ryan Barone looking for running room. Down the back straightaway they come. What a battle. Up front, up by the wall they go. The 46, the 55, off of turn number 4. You can see it right there. The 34 starts to slide back. Here we go, 4 laps to go. Barone versus E-Step. This is going to be a battle we're going to see all year long. Off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Here we go. Nathan left the bottom open for Barone. Why would you do that? Why would you leave the bottom open? Not going to be enough. He'll slide back in line. Nathan cannot leave that bottom line open. That is not a good idea to let Barone fire back off in there. Here comes Hogard. Hogard again to the bottom. Top 3 now. Caution. And we will have a green-white checkered caution out. And trouble, we'll go find it. And it's going to be somewhere back here. Caution is out. Wow. And that was Thomas Geyer. Oh, Dave's right in front of him. Contact with him in the 2. The 2's going to go through the grass. He'll hang on, straighten it back out. Wow. That could have been a lot worse. For Geyer. We'll get it straightened out now. Nathan step on the racetrack with a green white checker. Step. Oh boy. E-Step, Barone, Hogard, all right there right now. And everybody, oh no, oh my goodness. Holy cow. What a fake on pit road. Let's go take a look at this. That is one of the biggest fakes I've ever seen. Look, everybody looks like they're coming down. The 55's got to go down, and then at the last moment, nearly catches the barrier trying to get back out. One more look here. Let's go on board, even under caution tonight. Let's go to our visor cam and take a look at this. Coming down, committed. Nope, nope, nope. Wow. Okay. Even under yellow. Wow. No new race leader. It's going to stay E-Step. He got back out. Free to go. I'm at the 3-2 to go this time by. And my question is, never crossed the yellow cone. I knew that, but it was cool. Yeah, Josh, that was close. That's about as close as I've seen it. Tucker gonna limp that damaged machine back around to get a lap back. We got 16 on the lead lap. It's gonna be unbelievably close. With 8 or with a green and white checkered. Again, folks, it's about 8 a.m. in sim time. Yes, we race from dark to daylight. Something that I've not seen done too many times. Track temp, though, staying about the same. Not budged yet. Let's hope we can get that done. Hopefully it don't change too much on these drivers. These cars were set up for nighttime racing. Now in the morning time right now. Time not going to be a factor in this race. We got plenty of time to get it in. We got Barone, Hogard, Walker up there with that new sponsorship on board. Inside the top 5, great for him. Charles Van, Johnny Rapp, Brian Huntley Jr., Brandon Perry, Josh Van Western, Frederick right there as well. If E-Step can get away from Barone here on this restart, he will have this thing, I think, as we come down to it. Holy cow, 7.4, Jesus. Thank God that's not close to Yellowstone or anything, Josh. Wow. Step leading, Ryan Barone, Joseph Hogar. thoughts and prayers out to those in Mexico, man. That's huge. So my thoughts is right now, does this 64 of Hogard set in third have anything in store for the two in front of him? Remember, Hogard had that great run last week. He ended up in shambles trying to recover it. Coming to 2 to go. 3 to go now. Here we go, coming to 3 laps to go this time by. And green back in the air. Sorry about that. The camera froze for a second, but we are back green. E-step Ryan Barone right there as well. And Joseph Hogard for E-step got a great jump over Barone. That's going to be enough if he can get to the white flag. E-step leads Barone, trying to run him down. Here we go. 1 lap to go. Barone 1 lap away. Barone breaking in and out. I can't tell how much he's gaining here. He is blinking so much. Ryan Barone closing the gap. He's within striking zone in 3 and 4. He'll go to the bottom. E-step leaves it open. Side by side. Out of turn 4. E-step too high. Barone gets by. Checkered flag for Ryan Barone with a great dive, wrecking at the stripe behind him. Ryan Barone. Wow. Holy cow. Ryan Barone with a huge move. Hogard got by as well. Let's go take a look at that. Why did E-step? I can't believe that he left that open. Take a look here at this finishing moments of this race. They come to the white flag. Barone was pretty far back. He was blinking in and out. Couldn't really tell where he was at. But watch this. Why, oh why did Nathan go to the top? Left that door wide open. And Barone takes it for round number 4, the Royal Elite Series. Wrecking behind them. Jeez almighty. Well, folks, we're going to get ready to talk to your race winner, Ryan Barone, in just a moment. I cannot believe Nathan left that wide open. Wow. Looks like Nathan is in Discord, so we're going to grab him first and have a word with Nathan. Hey Nathan, buddy, Matt in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Not much, buddy. Well, I'm sure you want that last lap back.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do. My gas pedal has been giving me issues these last like 2 weeks, and my throttle just hung wide open going into the last corner there, and I got the wall.
Oh man, yeah, I was sitting there like, why would you go high like that? That explains it.
Yeah, I was trying to go low, but it literally hung wide open. There's nothing I could do.
Oh man. Well, dude, top 3 finish. Way to come back here, making it back after being out last week. Good top 3 run, but no, nevertheless, I mean, I hate you had equipment issues, but wow, what a run, dude.
Oh yeah, it happens. I've been meaning to get a new set of pedals. I think after that, I'm really gonna go get some tomorrow.
10-4, man. 10-4, buddy. Well, I think I'd go get some new pedals, man, because I think you're a championship contending car, buddy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I had a lot of practice at Iowa this past week with the Roundtable Challenge Series. That's actually my sponsor for this for NOSSCAR this year's. It's a league that me and my other buddies run. We basically take 4 leagues and mush them all together, and it's ran with the super late models. And yeah, we take 4 leagues. We take the top 5 finishers from each season, and then we go for 6 weeks. But I really gotta owe like my performance tonight to having some practice the other week or last Sunday.
Yeah, you know, practice, no matter what league you're in, that's going to pay off, right? And for me, at
Oh
least,
yeah.
it doesn't even matter what car. Just
Oh no,
track,
not at all.
track time. And, you know,
But no, that was fun. Definitely congrats to Ryan. Man, um, those pace laps, my throttle kept going boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh no, not now. And then it was fine the first lap, and then that second lap, getting into turn one, it kind of hung, and then getting into the last corner, it just didn't want to give up. Didn't want to not be full throttle.
right. Yeah, and there's nothing you can do at that point.
Oh yeah,
Well, man, congratulations nursing that car home to a top 3.
yeah. Thanks, man. Also want to thank some of my other sponsors. We got Circle B Diecast. Circle B Diecast / Plan B Sales, Old Timer Hat Company, and Blackwater Suds. If you use promo code Deep Racing, that's all caps and no spaces, on any of those websites in their promo code spot. For Circle B, you get free shipping on orders of $20 or more, and the other two, you get 10% off your order. And Old Timer and Blackwater Suds, those are veteran owned, so definitely coming up on Veterans Day, if you all could go out there and support them, that would be awesome.
And for everybody, definitely, man. Well, again, congratulations. Top 3 here for you here tonight with a Elling race car coming home second.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Or third, excuse me. Timing and scoring had you for second there for a moment. I thought you might have picked one up somehow, but it fixed itself.
Oh yeah, no, I kind of hit the wall too because I was trying to see where, I don't know who that was underneath me, and then I just hit the wall like an idiot. So that was just a terrible last lap on my part, but had a lot of fun tonight. Came through the field 2 or 3 times there. So.
Alrighty, man. Well, great job, Mr. Nathan Eastep.
Alrighty, thank you.
There we go. Nathan Eastep coming home third. Go with Joseph Hogard coming home second. Mr. Hogard back in action tonight. Mr. Joseph Hogard, Matt in the booth, got a copy.
Who are you looking for?
Hey, man, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy on it, buddy?
Yeah. Oh, you pulled me out.
Yeah, I pulled you, buddy. Great.
Hey, what's good?
What's up, buddy? Well, great.
Bro, that
great job.
freaking last lap.
I know.
Ryan making that stick and opening the door for me to come home second. Oh, bro, my heart rate is like soaring right now.
Well, take a look at it. You had a great run last week that went horribly wrong, right? And then you
Yeah.
come back this week and you're in the top 2 with a great move on Nathan there at the Ryan kind of opened the door.
Man, did you see though? Like I went back to front, back to front. Like I don't know. I have no idea how I ended up in this position. Like, it was
honestly,
just-
I have no idea either. But you got there somehow, some way.
All I kept saying to myself through that entire race was, look, I have a points lead right now that I need to save. And so I'm like sitting there in 13th after wrecking. Like all I need to do is get within a position or two of Ryan since he's second in the points and keep myself within striking distance so I don't take a huge hit on the points. And man, goals reached for the day.
Well, again, congratulations. You did a great job.
Thank you very much.
Well, what your plan is we head on to more races later in the year. You know, you had that great run last week, then that went sour. You've had a great run tonight. What's your plan here moving forward?
I want to win Charlotte, the Roval.
Ooh. Yeah,
I'm a road course specialist. Like I'm not an oval driver, contrary to positions. I'm a road course specialist. Like that's what I do. And so that's why it seemed like it looked so easy for me in Daytona, because honestly it was just, not screwing up after messing up the first lap. So I think I can be really strong at Charlotte and go for that win.
Well, again, man, you go to Texas next week for 110 laps. What's your chances there?
Honestly, I don't know. It's gonna be another one like this. I bought Iowa on Saturday, and I did some running with Ryan and a few of the others to learn the track, and picked up some tips and pointers from them, and just kind of took it and ran. It's kind of gonna be the same thing for Texas. I've only done Indy cars on Texas, so it's gonna be another new experience, and I'm just gonna have to put in the practice and see what happens.
And for man, will any sponsors, anything like that you'd like to thank?
He's not technically my sponsor, but I would like to thank DEP iRacing Paint's the main sponsor for all of this because he put this awesome paint job on my car. He created my awesome paint job that I'm running, and I have an alternative white version of my normal paint scheme, and he just does an incredible job.
Nice. Nice, dude. Well, again, great congratulations, my man.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, man. It's Joseph Hogard coming home with another great finish here. Coming home second here tonight at Iowa. Well, let's talk to our race winner, Ryan Barone. Oh, boy. Ryan, buddy, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, dude.
You made a zinger of a move through 3 and 4.
Yeah, I'm still sitting here wondering how I made that car stick because it felt like it shouldn't have.
Boy, I don't know if you can make that move again if you tried, brother.
I don't think I could, honestly. And then it helped that I gained so much through 1 and 2, and that was the only way that made that possible.
Well, you did that. You gained the ground. You got within striking distance, and once you got there, you held on for the win. Hey, look at that. 2 laps is all you had here tonight.
Yeah, we were up front a lot, but not out front a lot. See, it was a lot of just trying to hang on with trying to manage the tires. Never really got a chance to get out front.
Well, you got there at the very end when it counted, right?
Yep, last one, that's all that matters.
Well, man, congratulations, victory lane here tonight at Iowa Raceway, buddy. What's your plan going to Texas next week?
Yeah, gonna enjoy that. Looking forward to Texas. I'm pretty good at the 1.5 miles with this Xfinity package, so should play pretty well into my wheelhouse.
Well, man, we will see you when you go down there, buddy. Again, congratulations. Pulling off a great win and great job here tonight.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Ryan.
Enjoy this.
10-4, go enjoy it, buddy. Alrighty, folks, and there you have it. There's your top 3. Let's take a look. What a wild night it was. Ryan Barone coming home, Hogard second. He stepped third, Walker fourth in that brand new paint scheme. Ramp in fifth, and I got a lot of new numbers to do. Right there as you see the scrolling through your screen. Well, what a night here for NOSSCAR. Round number 4 at Iowa of 12. Man, oh man, and we can't even take a breath because we got to get back at it next week from Texas Motor Speedway and get going once again. And man, oh man, oh man, is it going to be a good one down in Texas? Boy, oh boy. I don't even, after tonight, I don't even know. Thank you again to DT. iRacing Paints and Wraps coming on board along with all season RV plus automotive mobile sales as well. Well, it's been a heck of a show for round number 4 at Iowa Raceway for the NOSSCAR Week Series. Don't forget, coming up this November, coming up NOSSCAR Pro Canada Cup Series, Super Late Model action in November. Don't forget about that. So many things going on. And guys, I appreciate y'all coming out. Great showing, great turnout here tonight. It was a great night here on Extreme Sim TV. We'll be back next week for Texas. Until then, everyone stay safe. Have a great night. And God bless. We will see you in Texas.